don't mention puny Banner close to him because that'll make him that much stronger. Our favorite giant, green rage monster, the Incredible Hulk, has smashed his way throughout both the Marvel Cinematic Universe and the comics countless times. But has anyone ever had the stones to punch back? It doesn't happen often, but some of these Marvel characters can put quite a hurt on the Incredible Hulk. But before we get into all the heroes and villains who defeated the Hulk, subscribe to CBR and ring that bell to join our notification squad so you never miss any of our MCU-related content. Without further ado, let's get into it. Iron Man. He's a genius, billionaire, playboy philanthropist who has had to put the beat down on Hulk on more than one occasion. Tony Stark may not have powers, but that doesn't mean he hasn't earned his title of the Invincible Iron Man. Known as the co-leader of the Avengers alongside Captain America, he can definitely talk the talk and walk the walk, which puts him on par with the rest of the Avengers. Inventor of the electromechanical suits loaded from top to bottom with custom Stark software, weaponized repulsors, and selects from the Stark weapons line, he uses these suits to stop evildoers. Stark has many different versions of his signature Iron Man suit, and one of the most notable is his Hulkbuster armor, created in case Iron Man ever had to put the smackdown on Hulk. The original Hulkbuster armor was not one individual suit of creation, but instead, it consisted of different modules that came together and formed around the current Iron Man suit. It made its first appearance in the mid-90s, where Tony actually used the suit against the Hulk in Iron Man issue 304 and 305, which ended in a draw. Although the Marvel Cinematic Universe gives us a destructive glimpse into the wrath of the Hulkbuster armor. The Thing. If there's one member of Marvel's first family you don't want to mess with, it's gotta be Ben Grimm, aka The Thing. One of the founding members of the Fantastic Four, he and the Hulk have gone mano-a-mano multiple times throughout their publication histories. The Thing made his first appearance in the comics in the Fantastic Four issue number 1 after he and the rest of the team, Reed Richards, Sue, and Johnny Storm, travel to space for experiments and are affected by cosmic radiation. The radiation morphs the team's bodies, particularly Ben's. Alongside the super strength, he's granted with hard, orange, impenetrable rocky skin that makes him the tank of the team. Hulk and Thing have more than 10 bouts throughout history, and for the most part, it goes back and forth, even though Hulk wins most of the matches, which tips it over in his favor. They've had arm wrestling matches, normal wrestling matches, and even scrap matches. It's a shame we probably won't get any of these matches on screen anytime soon. Although he doesn't have the ever-increasing strength that the Hulk has, The Thing isn't afraid to let our hero know what time it is. It's clobbering time, just in case you didn't know. Dr. Doom. It wouldn't feel right bringing up the Fantastic Four without bringing up Victor Von Doom, more commonly known as Dr. Doom. Making his first appearance in Fantastic Four issue number 5, he's not only the archenemy of the Four, he's also one of the top-tier villains of the Marvel Universe in general. It hasn't happened often, but Hulk and Dr. Doom have crossed battle paths. In the beginning of Fantastic Four issue 320, he was able to use his wealth of special technologies to make the Hulk tap. He was successful, and yes, it would have been great to watch Hulk put a smackdown on Doom, but we needed Doom to control the situation here. Without Doom, we wouldn't have gotten the latest Thing versus Hulk bout. By the way, Thing wins round 1, Hulk wins round 2. Sorry, Doom. Silver Surfer. Armed with his signature silver body and surfboard to match, next up in our list of people who could rock the Hulk is none other than the Silver Surfer. Most are familiar with the version that appeared in 2007's Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer. Making his first appearance in Fantastic Four issue number 48, Norrin Radd was a member of the utopian cosmic society known as Zen-La. After years of studying Zen-La history, his homeworld was approached by Marvel big baddie Galactus, the devourer of worlds. In a plea to save his planet from the destruction that comes with being devoured, he offered to become Galactus's harbinger and herald. He does so pretty much up until he comes in contact with Earth's own Fantastic Four. He's then empowered with the power cosmic, which gives him a plethora of insanely powerful abilities, the Surfer has repeatedly put the smackdown on Hulk with ease. He straight up swings his board and sends Hulk flying, and using the power cosmic can even separate the Hulk from his gamma radiation, turning him back into Bruce Banner. If that doesn't say sit down, what does? Juggernaut. Kane Marco made his debut in X-Men issue number 12 and has been smashing his way through Marvel heroes ever since. Stepbrother of the great Charles Xavier, aka Professor X, Marco was always resentful of his brother due to their father favoring his psychic stepson. While serving in Korea, they both end up happening upon the Temple of Sidorak, where Marco grabs a mystic ruby and gains his Juggernaut powers. Marco is nearly invincible, with near limitless super strength, stamina, immortality, and immunity. Hulk and Juggernaut also have limited skirmishes throughout Marvel history, with Hulk winning most of them. However, Juggernaut still got down. He gets the jump on Hulk and knocks him out with a sleeper hold. Wow. Way to go against all the odds there, Juggernaut. Deadpool. He's armed, he's 1000% dangerous, and if you had to describe him, he looks like Ryan Reynolds crossed with a Shar-Pei. A product of the same Weapon X program that helped bring us Wolverine, Wade Wilson was just your average Canadian gun for hire trying not to die of cancer. However, after some experiments done by Dr. Killebrew and his assistant Ajax, or Francis for our movie lovers, he emerged with all of the abilities that we know and love about our friendly neighborhood mercenary. So how does the Merc handle situations regarding the Hulk? While he might not be able to muscle him down like a host of other characters, he can still give him a thumping if necessary. However, not only is he smart enough to engage with Bruce Banner before he rages out, he has been known to constantly bombard Hulk with explosives to slow him down in battle. So if there's something incredible in your neighborhood, who are you gonna call? Wolverine. Arguably the most famous character to come out of the X-Men franchise, no Marvel character can engage with the Incredible Hulk like our boy Logan, aka Wolverine. With adamantium grafts stuck to his bones, he's prepped and very equipped to handle a battle with Banner's alter ego. Already a skilled fighter with regenerative abilities makes Wolverine a favorite among fans and a worthy opponent when fighting the Hulk. They have also clashed many times over the decades. From appearances in each other's runs to appearances in Punisher, Wolverine and Hulk typically go back and forth. However, one of our favorite Wolverine and Hulk fights has to be in the Ultimate Hulk vs. Wolverine series. Wolverine is victorious in the end, but not before he's ripped in half by the Hulk. That's gotta hurt, Logan. Thor. In the most famous rivalry between two Avengers, the stage is always set for a monster beatdown between favorites the Incredible Hulk and the mighty Thor. Born on Asgard, Thor was the prince to the noble kingdom that was under rule of King Odin. During this initial upbringing, the Asgardians traveled to many lands and had many battles. Some even traveled to planet Earth, one of the 9 realms. After the early humans saw some of Thor's powers, such as super strength, durability, and his legendary hammer Mjolnir, they began to worship him as a god, along with Odin and his brother Loki as well. So how does that make him fare against the Hulk? Well, they've epically clashed throughout comic books so many times, it's kind of hard to keep count. Though not many characters can swing a hammer that could drop the Hulk, Thor shows us how he does it. For example, in Incredible Hulk Annual, Thor teleports Hulk to another planet where he gives Hulk an Asgardian beatdown so good, he turns back into Bruce Banner. What a major point for Asgard. Superman. Look up in the sky. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman? What's a hero from the DC universe doing on the other side of the tracks? Well, it seems that a brawl with the Hulk is a big enough challenge for the last son of Krypton to reach across the multiverse. Born on planet Krypton to scientists, baby Kal-El was sent to Earth as the planet crumbled. Being found by Kansas farm folk John and Martha Kent. Raised as Clark, he discovered his powers while coming of age. After many years honing these talents and learning about the world he called home, he chose to defend the planet as its savior. Being of a different race, Superman has plenty to bring to the table against Hulk's endless anger and rage. He has immense super strength, speed, flight, heat vision, ice breath, and a nearly endless list of powers that comic book writers have been adding to for for 80 years and counting. The two have fought a number of times between the 80s and the current era, with most wins going to Superman. In their first bout in Superman and Spider-Man, Hulk rages out in Metropolis on Superman, but essentially gives in to Superman's blows by reverting back into Bruce Banner. Not too many can tell Hulk to sit down, but that looks like a job for Superman. Thanos. Dread him, run from him, Thanos still arrives. Fans finally got to see Thanos wreak havoc this past summer in Avengers Infinity War, and we couldn't think of anyone else to round out this list of Hulkbusters than the Mad Titan himself. Born of a mutant to a race known as Eternals, Thanos grew up mild-mannered. He saw that he was smarter than those around him, being able to analyze things a lot quicker than most. His alien heritage also gave him otherworldly strength, stamina, near immortality, and invulnerability. Even with his superior fighting prowess, at his core, Thanos was obsessed with death. He even falls in love with the actual embodiment of death, wanting to give as much as he can to her by extinguishing life in the universe. This set the stage in the comics for events involving the Infinity Gauntlet. Thanos and Hulk have clashed many times in the comics, and while Hulk has won a decent amount of times, Thanos is skilled at a swift takedown. If you don't believe in Thanos' abilities to give someone a beatdown, why don't you rewatch Avengers Infinity War? Well, at least the first 10 minutes. Fun isn't something one considers when beating up the Hulk, but it does put a smile on his face. The Hulk has been on the losing end of so many battles, it's shocking. Who is someone you want to see the Hulk fight? What was your favorite battle we forgot? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to subscribe to CBR for even more MCU content. Thanks for watching.